Fred, how are you, mate? All good?
Thanks.
Fantastic. Welcome to your first session. Okay, right, so since we last spoke, we've set up a 12-week periodised program. We've gone through that so you understand how we expect to get to the goals that we laid out. We're here today to go through your program or your first session. How the session will go through today, we'll start you off with the warm-up, get you ready, followed by some stretches. From there, we're then going to do your steady state cardio, which is going to help with your aerobic fitness, also with the weight loss as well. We're going to do a variety of different resistance exercises, which is going to help with improving your actual body composition, but also to get us an idea of your techniques and be able to help improve your posture. Okay. From there, we'll finish off with a cool down for stretches, and then we're good to go. All right. Now, the health and safety side of things within the gym, there are 2 fire exits in the gym, one at the front and one at the back there, so just follow any signs that you need if anything, if the fire alarm was to go off. Duty first aider is the manager, you'll be able to find him in the office, and all the first aid stuff as well as the defib is just by the door there, so if we need it, it's there. Hopefully we won't.
Hopefully we won't.
Hopefully we'll be absolutely fine. Now, park wise, everything like that, from what you filled out before for me, has anything changed? We're still fit and ready to go, everything's okay?
Still ready to go.
Still ready to go, that's alright, that's fine. Okay, what we're going to start off with is get you warmed up on the cross trainer. Now, let me just show you how to get on the cross trainer first of all, okay, safely. Now, we've got 2 pedals on the cross trainer that we always want to step onto the lowest one, just so there's less chance of falling off it. It's going to be a 3-point touch. Put one foot on. The 2 middle ones here are stable, just want to hold onto the handles and then step onto here, okay? Now, when we're doing the cross trainer, we want to maintain nice neutral spine, keep the core engaged, shoulders down and relaxed. As we push through, push our weight forward, don't let our heels come off of the cross trainer, okay? So you're just going to be on there nice and controlled. Now, you can either have your hands fixed here, you can hold on the sides here. Go, we press the go button. What we're going to do is you're just going to increase the resistance up gradually, and over 5 minutes we're going to get your heart rate up to sort of 50%. And on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being this is really comfortable, 10 being this is really tough, we're going to get you about 5, about midway, okay? So I'll ask you as we go on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you? You let me know, alright?
Okay.
Once we've done the 5 minutes, we're just going to press the cool down button. From there, we just come to a stop, press end workout. Step off the side that's just lowest.
Okay.
Happy with that? All okay?
Yep.
Lovely. Jump on for me, that's it. So, lower hand. Superb. Okay, so if you want to start moving, the screen will come on. There we go. So, posture's absolutely fine, maintain the neutral spine. Press the go button. Yep. Does that all click on? So as I say, resistance wise, tempo on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you now really?
2.
2, nothing. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Just check your technique, just make sure everything's in line. That's good, just relax your shoulders a little bit, that's it. Okay, lovely. So as I say, we're going to be on it for 5 minutes. What you do is just up that resistance level for me a little bit on the plus sign there. You just got, just on the handle here, you see that little plus sign? Just press that a couple of times and you get your resistance up. Excellent stuff. So you should feel a little bit more against your legs now. Right, that's good, it's fantastic. Now, throughout the 5 minutes, the resistance level will try and creep up gradually, but once we get to that 5 out of 10, we're just going to keep you there for the remainder of the 5 minutes. We should get there after 2 or 3. We're just going to keep it at a nice steady level pace, just to make sure that you feel ready for everything else that we're going to do today.
Yeah.
How are we feeling energy-wise today, mate? We've got some good amount of energy. We're feeling fit, feeling ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Feeling good, yeah. Okay. Superb. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you now?
I'm at about 3 or 4, I think.
3 or 4, we're getting there now, fantastic. Okay, you want to up that resistance another couple? Brilliant stuff. Start getting the legs, just get nice, smooth, fluid movement. Fantastic. Excellent. The screens are normally pretty good because they've got tellies on them. So there's no excuse why you can't come in even when the football's on.
No.
I don't know how much Birmingham are on the telly, but you might be able to see them on there.
Thankfully, not often.
Fantastic. Right, on the scale of 1 to 10, where would you say you are now? We're getting...
At 4.5.
Okay, we're getting close to that 5 now. That's good, that's good. Keeping nice and warm. Now the warm-up is, the clue's in the name, it is here just to make sure that all our muscles are feeling like they've got a little bit more of a blood rushing through them, the heart rate's elevated to a point that the muscles are getting warmer and there's a lot less chance of injuries and stuff when the heart rate's a little bit higher and the muscles are getting warmer.
Okay.
If we come straight in cold, coming straight into some resistant stuff, got a much more of a chance of pulling something. We don't want that.
Nope.
You know, you only just started, you don't want to be ending up having another 12 weeks off.
No.
Paying for your membership, you don't want that. Cool, lovely mate. Okay, right, we're coming up close to 5 minutes now. On the scale of 1 to 10, where are we?
4.5.
Yeah, 4.5. Okay, that's fine. Just increase your speed a little bit now. Just that's it. You've got your speed on there. Just increase that by a sort of little notch or two. That's cool. Get the resistance where it is. Excellent, mate. Okay. RPE, where are we? 1 to 10. Sitting around the 5.
Nothing about there.
Fantastic. Good man. Right. What we'll do now is we've got to the 5. We've done our 5 minutes. Just press the cool down button on the screen for me. Lovely. And then what I'd like you to do is just slowly bring you down to a stop. That's it. It's lovely. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Now, if you just want to, that's it, bring that down with the pedals, and now just step off of the lowest side for me. Good. Lovely. Nice and warm. Right, what we're going to do now is move this on to do some dynamic stretches, alright, to get the muscles nice and stretched out, help with the flexibility before we move on, okay? Right. There's just 3 we're going to be doing, three dynamic stretches. First one we've got you to do is we're going to be doing a squat to overarm swing, okay? So, feet position, we're going to be having about shoulder width apart, chest up, shoulders back, and drop down into a semi-squat, arms behind you, pull your arms up nice and dynamically right up overhead. I'm just going to keep that moving going through. I'd like you to do 10 reps for me. Down and spread the arms out. That's it. Get a nice full stretch. That's good. Good. Keep you nice and dynamic. It's lovely. So this is 4. We're doing 10 of them, alright? 5. 6. 7. Excellent stuff. 2 to go. Lovely. Good man. Feel alright? Good. What I'd like to do now is possibly step and overhead reach. So, same position, you're going to be shoulder width apart. What I'd like you to do is take a little half step back, then go back, put your weight on the back foot, pull your arms up behind you, okay? So just stretch, come back to where you came from, other leg behind, stretch again. And we're going to do 5, each leg being at the back, 10 in total again, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it. That's it. Big stretch back, that's good. Step. Nice one. Feeling okay? Do you feel the stretch pulling through? This is 8 done, no problem too. Alright. Lovely, brilliant stuff. Final one is a standing pec stretch. Other way you can call it is a bear hug. So you're going to have your arms out in front of you as if you're hugging, big stretch out, and you come back through. So you're going to stretch and squeeze your pecs, okay? So arms out, big hug, open up, wrap your hands around. That's it. Keep it nice and dynamic. Bang, and go again. 2, we're going to do 10 of these as well, okay? You should feel that stretch across your chest as you're going through.
Between your shoulder blades.
Yeah, you feel the pinch there as you get right at the back, absolutely. Good, that's 6.
Yeah.
7, keep going, 3 more. Lovely, fantastic. Feel warm, feel stretched out.
Yeah.
Superb. Okay, right. We're going to move on now. We're going to do your treadmill. We're going to do your CV, the cardio lesson with your treadmill. If you want to come in, have you ever been on a treadmill before?
Oh, sure I have at some point.
Okay, I'm going to talk through what we're going to do. So, first thing, what we're going to be doing on the treadmill, or the training approach we're going to be using, is what we call steady state cardio. What we're going to do is, once we've re-warmed you back up for a couple of minutes, we're then going to get you at a base level of around 60% of your maximum heart rate. So on a scale of 1 to 10, about 6 out of 10. Once we get to that level, I just want you to stay at that level for a 15-minute period. This is going to improve our aerobic fitness. It's going to help that cardiovascular stuff that we said you wanted to improve.
Okay.
Also, with doing this, you're going to be burning calories, which in turn will help with the weight loss goal that you set out before. Okay. Does that all sound okay?
Fine.
Brilliant. Let me just show you the treadmill. Now, to get on safely, you just want to stand just to the side here, so you can just see everything, buddy. Right, so 3-point touch to get on. Hold on one side, step over onto the treadmill, just make sure the belt isn't moving, because every now and then someone likes to leave it on. We don't want to fall off. It'd be embarrassing. Step onto the belt once you know it's not moving. Come into the centre. You've got a safety clip here. You want to put that on a loose bit of clothing. What that does is, if the treadmill's going and you're getting too close to the edge, that will pull out and it will turn off. So there's no chance of you whooshing off the back, all right?
Okay, that's good.
We'll just plug that back in so it's all set and ready to go. Now, treadmill wise, we're just going to press the go button and the belt will start to move. Again, maintain neutral spine, just relaxed posture, shoulders back and down, facing forward. Just going to increase the speed just so you can get to a natural walking pace, all right? So probably about 3.5 would be a good starting point. I just want you to get in this position nice and relaxed, okay? So from here, we're going to do 2 or 3 minutes just to re-warm you back up, get you to that RPE of about 5. We're going to increase it again ever so slightly to get you to that 6. Then we're going to remain there for 15 minutes and just see how your aerobic levels fare, whether we can keep that same speed, whether we need to increase the incline to get your heart rate up. And that's generally what I'll be aiming for, to start increasing the incline rather than getting you into a jog to begin with, okay? Now, once the 15 minutes are up, we're going to do a 2 or 3 minute cool down just to bring you back to a lower level RPE. From there, we can come off and then we're going to go do some resistance stuff. Okay? How's that all sound, all right?
Sounds good.
Good. So what we're going to do, we'll just press the cool down button just so that will reduce its speed a little bit. Once that happens, we're going to press end workout, unhook, and then same way as we got on, just stepping off to the side. Job done. Okay? Right. As long as you're happy to go, if you want to step on using 3-point touch, it's great. The belt shouldn't be moving. Brilliant. Okay. With the safety clip for me. Spot on. Okay. So, yeah, that should all be good. Now, we'll just start the belt, press the go button. Fantastic. So using the speed button there, if you can just wake that up to sort of 3.5 for me first of all, just to get a bit more of a natural walking pace. Just down there. Yeah. 3.5 be a good start. Now, what I'd like you to do, just be in the centre of the belt, hands off of here, so you want to maintain a nice normal natural walk, shoulders back and down, head up, just heel toe action with your feet, that's good. Just as if you're walking down the street, alright? It's been a while since you've been on here, it probably feels quite weird.
I've been doing a lot of walking lately.
Yeah, that may be an issue as well then. Okay, speed-wise, absolutely fine?
Yeah. Yeah,
cool. So if we just want to whack that up maybe to 4.5, just so we get more of a normal walking pace. Just see how that is. Now, as I say, first couple of minutes on here, just want to build that RPE up to about 5 again, alright? So where would you say you are now RPE-wise?
Maybe there, to be honest.
You're nearly there? That's fine, that's not a problem. We've been on here a minute, we'll stay here for another minute and just ask again and see where you are, alright? Now, steady state cardio, like we mentioned earlier, it really does help improve your aerobic fitness. It's there to make sure that your heart as a muscle improves in ability, size, strength. It helps with the blood flow and everything. Okay. In turn, what that will also do is help you burn calories and help you lose weight. So it hits both of your goals with in one stone, you know. In terms of an RPE level now, we're coming up to 2 minutes. Where are we?
think we can increase that a bit.
Yeah, where are you on a scale of 1 to 10 at the moment then?
Maybe about 4 and so.
4? Okay, lovely. What we'll do is keep the speed where it is. We want you to raise the incline so you'll be at a higher angle. So if we put that at 5% incline, you'll feel that starts to raise. Okay? So instead of keep increasing the speed, we can increase the intensity by raising you up as if you're walking up a hill. Let's see how that feels, alright? We'll do that for a minute. But posture's staying good. Still feeling okay on there, like natural? Feels quite natural walk?
It feels like quite a natural walk, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Just a brisk walk, I'd say.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's exactly what we want. Just getting you up. We don't want to cause, similar to what you were saying before, we don't want to cause impact on your knees. We don't want to do any real jumping or running or anything which is going to cause effort on stress on the knees. But doing the incline walk, it actually helps strengthen the leg muscles at the same time as burning the calories. So no, it'll be good. How's that RPE level now that we've increased the incline?
It's a bit tough.
Yeah?
Still okay.
Okay. Between 1 and 10?
4.5, I guess.
Okay, 4.5. Okay, what we'll do is we can raise the incline by a couple. We'll go 6.5 and see how that feels. And we'll just up the speed to 5. Alright? Just make sure that you're in the middle centre line of your belt. You don't want to go, always make sure that there's a bit of lag on the resistance, okay? So you want to come a little bit higher up ideally. Okay, so you should, after sort of 30 seconds beyond there, you probably feel that that's started to increase your heart rate now. Yeah, that's great. Okay, we've come up to sort of the 3-minute mark on the scale of 1 to 10. Where are we?
About 5.
Okay, cool. Right, we'll stay on the 5. We'll just increase the incline by 5%, 0.5% there, so we're at 7. Now, for the next 15 minutes, what I want to do is keep you at this level, make sure that your RPE level stays around about the 6. Okay, so we're gradually getting up to the 6 now. We're pretty much there anyway. I just want you to stay here. We'll have a chat to try and take your mind off it, but we're just going to stay here. And if we need to reduce at any point, we will if it starts to get too challenging. But if you're feeling okay at the moment, we'll stay here.
Okay.
Okay? Excellent stuff. Superb. Feeling all right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, lovely nights, absolutely. What I tend to do on here, from doing steady state stuff like this, I plug my phone in, connect to Netflix.
Is that right?
Yeah. You watching any series at the minute?
Yeah. I'm hoping I'm not going to be on here that long. I could watch a whole episode, to be honest.
What are you watching at the moment?
Oh, you wouldn't be interested in that.
Oh, no.
With the missus. Married at first sight.
Oh, no. We watched that. I think the last series is finished. We're on the next one. I think she wants to watch series 5. And series 6 is just finished. So now we did watch one. There's some crazy, quite a large woman, massive, crazy woman. So that'll be fun.
Don't let that get out there. She got obsessed with it, didn't she?
She did. Right, on a scale of 1 to 10, mate, where are you?
I'm about 6.
Okay, perfect. Right, we'll stay at this level then for the next. Well, it's going to be about another 12 minutes. You all right with that?
Sure we haven't done more than 3 minutes?
No, we haven't. No, we warmed back up. Sorry. That's great. That's lovely. Well done. That's done now, mate. You can phase that out and then go right. So what I'll do now is I'll go right. We've done our 15 minutes. We're going into a cool down. So you'll know that.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. Okay, then. Right. 15 minutes is up. How are we feeling? Feeling all right?
Feeling like I've had a brisk walk, to be honest
That's
with you.
good. That's absolutely fine. That's fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring us down to a gradual cool down. So we're going to be on it for 2 minutes or so. If you can just press that cool down button, what will happen is your incline will reduce and your speed will go down for you as well. Okay, so this is going to gradually bring us back down to 0. All right. So RPE of probably about a 3. Okay. So. You feel the incline's gone down as well now. It's starting to be a little bit easier on your legs. That's good. That's great. So we'll be on it for another minute or so. Okay. So it's been 2. So it'll be the 2 minutes. Just gradually bring you back down. Just reduce your incline to a 0, so we're at a complete flat. If you want to reduce your speed back down to that 3.5 that we were on when we first started. on here for another 30 seconds or so. Feel alright?
Okay, yeah, fine.
How's the RPE level coming down? How are we feeling? You say you're at a 6. Is it coming down at all? Yeah. Where'd you say you are now?
Oh, about 2.
Okay, that's good. Your recovery rate's really good then, because you're dropping down quite quickly, which is perfect. Okay, excellent. Right. What I'd like you to do now is just press that M workout button for me. Yep, that blue one, lovely. That'll come to a halt. Excellent. Just unclip your safety clip. Fantastic. And then we can step off the side like that. How are the legs feeling? We okay?
I'm feeling like I've just walked a long way up the hill.
Ah, good. That's what you have done. Okay, right, we're going to go over to the space here for some resistance training stuff. I'm just going to get my clipboard. Okay, now, with all the resistance training exercises that we're going to be doing, we're going to be using what's called a single set system. So a single set system is literally you're going to be doing one set of each exercise. What we're going to be doing with that is really focusing on the technique of things first, make sure that we're in the right positions, ensuring that our muscular endurance can improve on a step-by-step basis. We don't want to overload too soon, we just want to make sure that our technique is on point before we can start to progress it any further than that. Does that all sound okay?
Yeah.
Good. We're going to do an all-over body workout. It's going to be a combination of different exercises. So by the end, every muscle would have had some sort of resistance placed upon it. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Great. Right. What we're going to do, we're going to start with a bent over row. Okay. So bring this in. Now, if you want to step to the side there, I can show you. Anytime we do any lifting or anything with a bar, we want to make sure that we're promoting safe lifting, so ensuring that our shoulders are back, our knees are bent when we pick up the bar, our cores engaged. We don't want to cause any pull or anything on the back, so just safe lifting from the floor, shoulder width apart, and take the bar up to our hips. Now, with a bent over row, wrap our hands around the bar, and shoulder width apart. Shoulders are going to go back and down, chest up. We're going to hinge our legs and hips backwards so that we're leaning over the bar, keeping a nice straight back. From this position, we're going to pull the bar in towards your belly button, really pulling your back muscles as much as you can. Go back down to where you came from. 2. Okay. Once we've done 12, I'd like you to drop it back down, then just step away from the bar. And I'll take it away for you, alright?
Okay.
Does that all sound good?
I think so, yeah.
Right, if you give that a go. So starting safe lifting, knees bent back straight. That's great. Just come up so it's up and line with your hips. So start off standing completely straight for me. Okay, shoulders back and down, chest up. Soften the knees slightly and just hinge your hips away as if you're pushing a button with your bum. Alright? From this position, pull bar up towards your belly button. That's it, and you're aiming to squeeze all here, okay?
Yeah.
Go back down to where you came from with your arms and repeat again. 2, good. 3, that's nice. Just push your bum out a little bit more if you can, just lift that chest up. How's that weight feel? Do you feel the muscles around here working?
Yeah.
Good. 7, yeah? 8, it's lovely. 9, 10, good. Just leaning over 2 more. Bring that bum away a little bit more out, that's it, and go. 12, well done. And just soften that down, nice straight back. That was lovely. Okay, so effort-wise, on a scale of 1 to 10, how does that feel effort-wise?
It was about 3, I suppose.
Okay, cool. So the technique was fine, we just need to start to increase the weight gradually, but technique was good. You feel it all working the back muscles?
Yeah.
That's perfect. It works, yeah, mainly working your lats and your rhomboids around the back of your muscles, okay, which is fantastic. Yeah. Right, we're going to move on from this exercise, and we're going to be completing, we're going to complete a couple of exercises on the bench. Okay, so let me just get a bench, put it in position. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be doing a dumbbell bench press. Okay, so with dumbbell bench press, we obviously have a bench. We need our dumbbells. Just go grab them. Okay. Here I set a dumbbell. So with the dumbbell chest press, the main thing that works is our chest, front of our shoulders and our triceps. So it is a compound exercise working more than one muscle group, okay? So it's great for improving muscular endurance. Also at the same time, it helps ensure that these areas are getting stronger as well, right? Now, to do the exercise itself, with the 2 dumbbells, same as what we did with the bar, we're going to just pick them up, knees bent, back straight. We're going to sit ourselves down onto the bench, have them resting on our knees. From this position, we're going to drop ourselves down slowly, pop them in line with our chest, head down with the pad, nice neutral spine, chest up. From this position, we're going to push up and meet into the middle. Now, when we're up here, we're not going to let our shoulders pop forward, we're not going to let our elbows lock. We're going to keep the shoulders back and down. We're going to go outside of the chest, feel the stretch across the chest, back up and squeeze the pec muscles together. Okay? Nice and control, push through. Alright? Once we've done our 12, we're going to lower them down, sit ourselves up onto our knees, stand up.
Okay.
Sound okay?
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. So, let's say we're going to aim for 12 reps, building up the endurance, getting this in terms of an RPE scale, aiming to get about a 5 or 6 out of 10 in terms of effort level. If it's too low, we'll increase the weight, okay? Okay, that's great. Just take a seat, have them resting on top of your legs. So, lower yourself down. Now, that's outside, starting from this position, going outside of the chest, and then as you drive up, squeeze through, good, not letting the elbows lock at the top, keep a slight bend, shoulders back. Good. 2. Good, nice neutral spine, it's all looking good. How's that feel, eh?
Yeah, feels fine.
Feel okay? 4. Good. 5. 6, it's looking strong. 7, brilliant. 8, do you feel the pec muscles? Do you feel everything working?
Yeah.
10, lovely. One more, right? Fantastic. Okay, so just lower them down. Now, sitting yourself up onto the legs, stand up for me, just safely put them down, really nice straight back. That's great. Now, effort level, scale of 1 to 10, how's that feeling?
It's a bit of 5, that.
Okay, fantastic. So that's a good level. So we can keep the weight where it is there, and we can build that up as the weeks go by, okay, increasing the intensity. That one's our chest press done, lying bench press. Now we're going to do shoulder press. So we use the same weights, we use the same bench. We're just going to be using the lever on the side here. Just going to pull this up all the way to the top. Okay. With the dumbbell shoulder press, it's going to work. Majority of our shoulders and still a bit of triceps as well. Okay. Positional wise, exactly the same setup for picking up the weights. Up onto our knees. Now, I'm going to use the support, so make sure that we pull our core in nice and tight and our back supported by the bench. From this position, we're going to pop them up so that the dumbbells are sort of in line with our ears. We're going to raise up, meet in the middle at the top, come back down to just past that 90 degrees. Up, squeeze through, down. Okay? Once the 12 are done, rest them on our legs, standing up, drop down safe.
Okay.
All sounding right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, your turn. That's it, on the legs. Okay, just make sure we feel comfortable on there. Dumbbells up and over our ears and driving up, have them meet towards the middle. That's fantastic. Just keeping that core tight, so pulling the stomach muscles in as well, so we maintain nice straight spine. But that's looking really good. How's that feel? Do you feel your shoulders?
Yeah.
Yeah? It looks lovely. Really, really good going. Is this 9? I made that up.
Must be at least 9.
9? Okay, we'll take it 9. 10? Go on, 2 more. Looking really good. Fantastic. Okay, so drop down, drop towards the thighs. You just want to stand up for me. Place them down on the floor. Brilliant. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, effort level wise, how was that feeling?
So there's 6.
Okay, cool. So a little bit more. No, it makes sense. They're smaller muscles in comparison to just using the chest in the chest press, so there probably will be a little bit more effort required. Okay. The technique was good. It was really, really good, on point, nice neutral spine. Driving straight up, there was no wobble. This is exactly what we're going to see. Feel okay?
Yeah.
Right, we're going to move on to another exercise. I'm just going to move this stuff out of our way, alright? So we don't fall over anything. Okay. So, next exercise we're going to do is our lunges. Now, with our lunges, again, it's a compound exercise, it works more than one muscle group, but the main areas you're going to feel it is lower body, quads, hamstrings a little bit, and your bum. Okay? Now, positional wise with a body weight lunge, you want to have your feet back shoulder width apart. You're going to take a sort of 1.5 step forward compared to your normal conventional step. So you step there from this position on your toes, you drop down so that you're pretty much at a 90-degree angle in both legs. From here, and drive back up where you came from. Okay? And you're going to swap legs, push back through.
Okay.
Just keep a nice straight posture as you do it, not letting the front knee go further forward than your toe. Okay? If you're going further forward than your toe, we haven't done a big enough distance in terms of our step. So get a nice decent step so we can just drop straight down in between.
Okay.
We're going to do 6 each leg, 12 in total. Okay? If you're happy to give it a go, let's do it. Yeah? That looks great, and then try and explode through on the movement. So from that position there, drive back, alright? So you're using that power. Good. That's it. Not letting that back knee touch the floor. That's lovely. That's nice. Just shoulders down and relax as you do them. That's 4, yeah? Fine. He's looking good. See, now where are you feeling this? Are you feeling this in your legs? Okay, that's great, that's fine. You're feeling it in the right place. Not feeling it in any random places like our ear or anything like that. Really good. So we've got 3 more, yeah? 1, fantastic. 2. Superb. Okay, how'd that feel? Effort-wise?
I think I'm about 5 or 6.
Okay, that's not a problem at all, so we can build from that. And what we can do is we can increase it by increasing the amount of sets and reps that we do, which is what we're going to do in the later phases. What we can also do is implement by adding weight, so holding 2 dumbbells on either side to put more load on the muscles.
Okay.
But that was good, it was excellent. Another 2 exercises we're going to do is we're going to use a mat to do them. Bear with me a sec. First exercise we're going to do is called the 2-point box. Now what this will help improve is our core stability and our strength with regards to our trunk. And the stronger the core, the better, especially from a resistance point of view. When we're doing gym-related work, the stronger we have a base, trunk and core, the more advanced we can go in terms of the loads and the effort we put in here. Also, from a standpoint of your day-to-day, stronger core, better posture, less chance of slumping and stuff if we can really harness the strength in here. So with the 2-point box, we get down into a kneeling position. From this position here, core's engaged, we don't want to overrush. Core's engaged, we pull the stomach in towards our back. So pull that in, shoulders back and relaxed. Now, from this position, you're going to take your right arm, and as your right arm extends out, your left leg is going to go up. So you're pretty much in a straight line of opposing limbs. Okay? Hold for 3 seconds, come back down. Then you're going to do the other side. 1, 2, 3. Come back down to where you come from. Okay? Now, with this, what we're trying to do is make sure that we don't twist and rotate our hips too much. So it's going to be asking a lot of your motor skills and your coordination and balance as well, which is what helps with the core. You'll laugh at that. You'll be okay, I promise you. Right, so what I'd like to do is 6 each side, alternating sides, hold for 3 seconds at the top of the movement, and then we'll release back down and swap, alright? Okay, get into position, so. Now in position now, pull your belly button up, that's it, that's good, so you've got a nice neutral spine there. Now, what hand are you going to go first?
This one.
Okay, so right hand out, so it means left leg's going to extend. So pull that tummy in. Now, 3, 2, 1. And release back down to where you come. That's good. And then swap. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now really pull that stomach in the whole time you're doing that movement, okay? So it keeps you stable. 2, 1. Fantastic. How's that feel? 2, 1. Good. 4 done. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Good. That's right. Try and extend that leg as much as you can. Keep it in a lovely straight line. 2. Well done. Again. 3, 2, 1. Good. How many have we done so far? This is 9. 1. Well done. Just keep them hips and everything in line. 2, 1. Good. One more each side. We can get your shoulder blade back as well. Alright. 2, 1. Yes. And one more. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay. Relax. That's it. Stand up. Now, how did that feel? Balance-wise, motor skills-wise, you feel?
Balance was better than I thought.
Yeah. It's challenging because it's the fact you're having to use one side and the other at the same time. It does put you out. Actually, you have got to concentrate on pulling this into it. It really is good for your coordination and balance. So, and we did well there. We can always improve, and as your range of movement improves by doing the exercise, you'll be able to pull your shoulder back better, get more of an extension. It's just a confidence thing, and as we do more of it, it will get easier and easier. The final exercise I want to do, as you've probably done millions of times, is a plank. Okay?
I wouldn't say millions.
Okay, right, you've done it a few times, you know what it is.
I know what it is, yeah.
Right, okay, so back onto the mat. Now, position-wise, we're going to go with our hands, we're going to sort of make almost a triangle shape with our arms, and our arms are going to be underneath our chest. Okay? Now, from this position, we're going to take our legs out, pull that tummy nice and tight again so that the spine's nice and neutral, pull it up towards the ceiling. From here, we're just going to elevate up off the floor and just lock into position, okay? Now, in that position, I want you to make sure that you're feeling it in your stomach, so just pull them in as tight as you can. If you feel it in your lower back, we're either not pulling in tight enough or we're allowing gravity to push us down and you feel it in your lower part of your spine. So we're just going to elevate the hips up. Okay, so once we've found that position, you can feel it in your stomach. We're going to hold that time for, I can't remember what time we're going to. Aim for 30 seconds.
Okay.
We're going to aim for a 30-second hold. How's that sound? Does that feel right?
Sounds
Doing
good.
it well? Okay.
Can't wait.
Bear me a second, I just need to get him. Stopwatch. Okay. Okay, so when you get yourself into position, so arms underneath sort of chest, triangle shape. From here, up onto your toes. Right, pull that stomach in as tight as you can. That's good. You should feel that in your stomach.
Yes, I do.
Cool. Right, the time we've started, let's do this. Position's good, mate. Nice neutral spine. Just try and relax your shoulders so you're not over.
I don't think there's much that's relaxed at the moment.
That's all right. How are we feeling?
I'm still there.
Yeah, it's good. We're over halfway. We're over halfway. 10 seconds. Keep pulling that stomach in, yeah? 5, 4, 3, 2, and you can relax. That's brilliant. That was really good.
Okay.
So when, okay, main area, you're holding that, is that the main area you felt it? Nothing in the lower back?
No.
We're in perfect position, prime position to where it should be.
Okay.
As soon as you start to deviate from that, you start to feel it in your lower back, it's best off just releasing the pressure and coming off of it, right? Because the core's no longer actually taking the brunt, you're now putting it in the wrong areas. But that was fantastic. Okay, resistance element of the program is all done. We've got our resistance, we've got our techniques, we're going to be able to progress quite comfortably from what we've done today over the next few weeks and progress the intensity by increasing the loads and increasing the amount of sets that you're doing. That will sound all right?
Sounds good.
What I want to do now, get you on to the cross trainer again to cool you down. We'll do a couple of sort of 5 minutes on their cool down, finish off with some stretches of the muscles we've been working, and then we can go. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Right, let's go. Okay, so cross trainer wise, exactly what we need to warm up. If you want to step onto the lower right side, that's it. Press the go button for me. So what we're going to do with this one is we're going to, as the cool down, we're going to start at higher resistance and work you down gradually over the 5 minutes.
Okay.
Right. So level wise, we want to pop that level up to about an 8. And just allow the legs to. It's over here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you've gone 13. Fair play. You don't need to go that high. So just reduce that down. If you just use the little buttons on this, on what you've got there, just pop that to an 8. That's it. So just again, neutral spine, shoulders back. Just try. That's it. So nice upright posture. So we're going to be on it for about 5 minutes. Get that RPE from 5 or 6 where you were over there, as close to a 1 as possible. Nice recovery sort of style. So by the time you're finished, we should be heart rate back to normal. So when we get outside in the cold, you're not going to go. Right?
Let's hope not.
Yeah. So level, we've been on there a minute. Let's reduce that to sort of 6. Okay, cool. Now RPE wise, as I say, we want to travel back down to a 1. Where would you say you are now?
About 4.5, 5.
Okay, that's great. So just keep that speed. It's just steady. Don't need to worry too much about changing the speed itself at the moment. We're just going to worry about changing the resistance against your legs to make it easier as we go. How did you find the session? How did you find the exercises?
No, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
There's certain things I've done better than what I thought I would do.
No, that's
there's
great, yeah.
There's certain things I struggled with more.
No, you did really well,
than what I
especially for your
thought,
first go. Like, it's something I always find with new clients. You don't know what to expect when you come in. You don't know what you're going to be able to do, what you're going to be able to cope with, and it's good that you sort of really maybe overachieved is what you thought you were going to be able to do, which is
Yeah, because I don't do a lot.
no. So this is going to help massively, and the fact that you're going to keep the consistency up. Obviously, we've got our next session booked in for a couple of days' time,
Yeah.
and after that, you're going to come in on the 2 days after that. So you've got a nice recovery, and that's your 3 a week done. We've just got to keep that consistency up, and we'll increase the intensity as we go.
Yes.
So what may feel difficult now in 4 weeks' time will feel a piece of cake, and we've got to increase it to get you to
the
carry
next
on
level.
improving. Absolutely right. Okay, if we reduce that level down, right, that's it, so into a 4. RPE wise, where are we now? Starting to reduce at all?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's about 3.5 to 4.
All right, that's
I would say.
great. No, we're getting there. That's absolutely fine. That's not a problem at all. Absolutely spot on. That's great. That's good. No, with regards to the exercises and stuff, like I say, technique was on point, and that's what we want first and foremost. There's no
Okay.
point in putting a really heavy load through the muscles and encouraging a poor technique. Once that happens, it's really difficult to regress back. You're better off starting at a lower level, lower intensity, and building the foundations before we go into higher resistance. Too common, you've probably seen it when you've been in gyms before. You see people doing exercises and techniques and think, that doesn't look safe. Probably because it isn't, because they're just overloading the weight, trying to lift as heavy as they can. Then you don't see them for a couple of months because they've done their back in or they've done their knee in.
Yeah.
Well, should have done it right in the first place.
That's right.
Okay, we're getting close to the end of our 5 minutes now. On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you say you are?
2 to 3, I'd say.
Alright, brilliant. So we're getting really close. If we reduce that resistance one more time, and just in terms of a speed, maybe just slow it down ever so slightly, but still so it's natural. You don't want to feel as if you're jarring at all, okay? And just like sort of 30 seconds remaining and get that RPE as close to 1 as possible. And then we're just going to finish off with a few static development stretches to help reduce some of the lactic acid within the muscles, and it will help reduce the soreness over the next couple of days that may come up, considering your levels of fitness haven't been, or your levels of exercise have been quite low recently.
Extremely low.
Yeah. Okay, right. If you can press that cool down button for me now, it's that blue one on the screen.
Oh.
That's great. And then just bring that to a slow, and then go down to a stop. Okay, that's fantastic. And if you just want to step off of that lower side, that's great. How are we feeling? Good?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Legs all right?
Just about.
Good man. Right. Okay, let's finish off with some stretches. Okay. Right. Actually, don't need that. Do we need? No, we don't. Okay, so stretch-wise, what we're going to do first of all is we're going to do a standing quad stretch. Right, so we're just going to use this to help with your balance. balance. Okay, so hold on to here. Just want you to pull your leg up. Try and get your legs wrapped around the front of your leg. Draw your knee in towards this one. Just pull your heel into your bum. You should feel the stretch down your quad. We're going to hold it for about 15 seconds to really develop your range of movement. Really want you to pull it so you can really feel the stretch actually pulling through, alright? Okay. If you want to go on there, we'll go 10 to 15 seconds on each side, alright?
Okay.
So, just hold it on. Okay, now, really pull that heel into your butt. You should feel, can you feel the stretch going down the quad, yeah? How's that feeling? Stretch wise, you feel you go a little bit more?
Not much.
That's fine, that's fine. So, for 5 more seconds, then we'll swap over. 3, 2, 1. That's great, buddy. And then do exactly the same. Yeah, swap arms, absolutely. Bring that one up, close. That's good. Oh, this one's actually a little bit freer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, your heel and your bum a little closer together. Our idea, in an ideal, as we improve our flexibility, that left one will get much closer to the bum as we start to increase that and develop our stretches. That's lovely. Just relax that one down. That's great. Super. All those, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Well, next one we're going to do is a hamstring stretch. If you want to come back here after, so with the hamstring, you put one leg out in front, just sort of a step really. Put your weight into the back leg, and from here, just want you to pull them toes up towards the ceiling. What will happen is you feel a stretch in the back of your hamstrings, alright? Okay. Now, the more we can pull that up, the more you'll feel that stretch, alright? That's what I'm going to do. Really start to feel the hamstring in the back of the leg. Okay, so that's it. Put the weight. Now, you can pop your hands and pop your weight on the knee and just pull that up towards it. So you should feel back of that left leg. Yeah?
Right there.
That's it, yeah, right at the top of the hamstring or bottom of the hamstring there. That's good. Just hold sort of 10 seconds, 15 seconds, really feel that stretch. Aiming to put as much tension as you can through it, but that looks good. Lovely. You can relax that one and just do exactly the same on the other side. Just put the weight into the back, that's it. And pull that up, that's good. Again, this one's got more range of movement, hasn't it? You've got a better stretch on the right hand side and the hamstring as well. Now to develop this even further, what you can do is try and touch that toe. You don't have to try it, but just with one hand, just keep that under. That's good, that's not bad. You feel the additional stretch there?
Yeah.
That's alright, that's pretty good. Okay, relax that completely. We're now going to do a calf stretch. So stretch out the calf. So one foot is going to be out in front of the other, nice big split stance, as if we were going to do that lunge. Keep your feet facing completely forward. You don't want that one twisted. Completely forward, and just want you to put your weight into your front leg, so bend that knee and keep that back heel down as much as you can. And you'll feel your calf really pulling, alright? Okay. Just do one leg. Nice big step. Just say, yeah, put in the weight. Try and keep in that leg. So you should feel around the back here. Feel that stretch?
Yeah.
It's nice, it's good. Good, nice straight feet. It's a good stretch, that one.
Let's start with a good leg first. So we're going to go down on there.
Brilliant. And then do swapping over, getting that, just making sure that left heel stays into the ground. Really embed that back heel into the floor. That's what the main focus of this is, to stretch the calf. It's good, just have a nice upright posture as well. How's that feeling?
It's fine.
Yeah, that's excellent. Lovely. And just release that, just relax back up to standing. But one more stretch, it's a standing pec stretch. It's going to work with pecs also. Arms at about 90-degree angle, and then just want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together. So it's going to stretch under your armpits here, alright? If you want to do that now, just really, so arms up, so just make sure that, yeah, elbow, that's it. From here, squeeze back. So you should feel stretch here in your pecs, and your shoulder blades, your pitch.
Yeah.
Okay? And to get the hands back as well, really open up. Fantastic, that's done. Okay, lovely. Right, how do you feel the session went? How did you find it?
I feel like I should be made of rubber.
No,
I'll be all right. No,
you did really, really well. Is there anything that you changed today, or is you quite happy with how we got on?
I'm quite happy with how we got on. It's obvious I've got to try and improve on every part of that, but...
Right, that's good. Right, we did really well. Right, I'm going to keep that programmed in. We've got a session in a couple of days' time, and we'll carry on.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care.
See ya.